Good morning, everyone. I love seeing those Tuck's eyes, that face in the morning. Go up top, buddy. I know Marty's up there, but he won't bother you. Hi. Hey, Marty and Stripe. Come on, Tux. Marty and Stripe were, of course, already in the house and had a little bit of food. Here you go, Tux. Come here. Come here, bud. Work your way in. Oh, Morris was nice. He gave you a head pat. Here, I'm trying to get it where you can get. There you go. Sometimes it's just better for me to move out of the way. Hey, statue. Here you guys go. It's chilly but pleasant this morning. We'll go walk here in a bit. If Don can get out there a little earlier today before the sun goes down and it gets cold, he'll probably finish the Rain camera stuff today. The sun went down yesterday and it was cold out here. I was cold after I went in from blowing. I should have worn a jacket and I didn't. I pushed up the heat 1 degree. Shh, don't tell. Well, one of the neighbors is out blowing this morning with their gas-powered blower. I'm sure they need to blow. I surely did. You can see out there, especially across the bridge, how much better it looks. Over here is also much better, but we'll need a second pass. Those leaves are really little. The small leaves don't blow as good as the larger leaves. And then there was all the leaves that came off of the Japanese maple. I am not critiquing Don's blowing. It just, the little leaves often take a second pass. We'd like to see the breeze quiet down a bit for the morning walk, but looks like that is going to be what it is, a little breeze out here today. Good morning, Gray. Hi. Hello. Oh, you're such a cutie. Hey, sweet pea. Good morning. Good morning. I'm making my second cup of coffee. Don's finishing up his coffee. I'm going to work on the ballerina. She's not going to take long. Don's, like I said, finishing up coffee in X time, and it's 11:45. We'll get out of here in probably 30 minutes or so. It's 5 bags, 3 largest pieces, a sticker sheet, and of course the instruction book. Since this one's tiny, I'll probably do it from the book. So bag 1, put the gear in there that's going to allow her to dance. And it used these very interesting quarter circle wall pieces that I have not seen or built with before. So pretty cool. It sort of makes the fence so that you can't look through it. It makes it solid behind the fencing. Kind of neat. Bag 2, added a couple more gears, and these are attached by a turntable versus a gearbox or axles. Bag 3 was mostly about adding these windows with fancy Starry Night stickers complete with a moon panel. I don't know why the upper left and right are just the black tile without a sticker. Maybe you won't be able to see it after it's done. I don't know. I probably would have put a sticker on them anyway. It's kind of bothering. Bag 4 was mostly about adding the curtains and some gold decoration. I'm a big fan of the tassel pieces, although it had me put those on last, and I would have preferred to have put them on before I set the curtain in place. It's a bit tricky to get it lined up. This is the last part of bag 5. I'm building a Christmas tree. So the insides of all the Christmas trees have some 4-sided 1x1 blocks to attach panels to, and the panels are always wedges. And all the wedges always go either all right or all left. I guess typically right, but there's nothing wrong with left. And then they'll attach some colored stuff. Some clear or round or stars, or, you know, they vary. And then there's, it'll use this piece to stick into the top cylinder, which isn't on yet. I think it's going to be this. And probably a star in here. Yeah, here's a star. There are some bigger stars, but the little star. And all the Lego Christmas trees are, well, I guess this super big one at the table is not. But all of the little ones that are built are generally a variation on that theme. Something similar. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I can mostly build them in my head now. Well, there it is. I had to add the little nutcracker. He's from a advent calendar, I'm sure, from a few years ago. He's the kind of thing that would be a little build in the advent calendars. But you can see from the back here, I'm able to make the ballerina dance. I'm trying really hard to do a good job one-handed. So I might see if I can build or find another nutcracker for the other side. But at least there's a real one. I'm not super keen about the one that they have in her hand here. But I do like the one that I added for sure. Very fun little build. Hey, Donnie, it's showing us we're making supercharger stops. Where does it think we're going?
I think, don't know.
I mean, seriously, where does it think we're going?
It did this yesterday too, and I forgot to, and I ended the trip, but I think we've got home set incorrectly.
You know where we're headed?
No idea.
We're headed to Michelle and Adam's house in Colorado.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Especially if Adam has something in the smoker, some meat in the smoker today. We are headed out of Guardian Angel now. I did not record anything in the store because it was like Black Friday in there. 50% off on the Christmas stuff. It was nuts. It was crazy. It was very busy in there. But the short answer is all the Christmas stuff really was 50% off, and I made full advantage of it, and I will, as best as I can, show you what I got for what I got when I get home. It was crazy nuts packed in there today. Obviously, that's Jules with the reindeer hood ornament, dual motor performance. And this Y is a dual motor, but no underline, so no performance. But the reason why I'm showing you the difference is they've done the pillar delete up there at the top, and Jules does not have the pillar delete. I just thought it would be interesting. It's time for a coffee exchange, but what is it?
Yeah, we've the green light's flashing on the new keyless entry, and it's electronic.
Thank God.
So they can obviously, that's what those guys, you said they were fixing the cameras?
They were.
This is what they were doing.
Yeah, well, they had them in a couple places around town, and there was a lot of back and forth between people complaining they weren't open at the right times.
Right.
And which employee was going to get the overtime to come and do the openings. And
that's right.
Keyless is the way to go, baby.
And that one over there does not have it. I can see the men's room from here, and you don't see the keypad opening on the masonry. So I would say that one has not been upgraded. This is the primary restroom they wanted to
Okay, not yet anyway. But one always open here is the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is nice.
Way cool.
Actually, the door, they actually made me fix the door. But the pool feels really good.
Yep, here it is on the ladies' side. Oh, there's a lot of activity up here today. But it's all inside, not at the ball fields, obviously. It's got to be either basketball or volleyball. One of the events just let out, another one starting. I saw a Highland Model 3 over there, and now I'm seeing a Midnight Silver Metallic Y. And yeah, there's a Midnight Silver Metallic 3 in front of me over here too. I suggested after one pogo loop around the basketball area and stuff that we walk the trail down to probably just where the construction, the dirt starts, because I'm not sure how wet it will or won't be down there. But I needed to get away from the crowd up there. It was just too much commotion. It wasn't relaxing or peaceful or anything. And we've already heard a mockingbird singing so pretty out here. It's always a good idea walking down, and then walking back up, it's less good of an idea. Well, they look a little more serious than they have been the last few times we've been down this way. Of course, they've been putting off dynamite 3 or 4 times a day, so, but not here. It's really down right at the bridge. Anyway, we're gonna walk through the church parking lot, back over to the trail, and then back up into South Park. Swap things up a bit today. And you can see down there though, you can walk for a really far distance before you actually come to the construction. So we've come from the neighborhood over there across in front of the retention pond down there, and now we're cutting back over to South Park. It was more trash than you would have thought, mostly blown by the wind. The Nandina in this part of the woods is really making for some pretty color today. Nice maroon, deep red. Well, they did work on this trail like they said they were gonna. I'm just gonna tell you the 50% off price. This wreath was $5.50. Dawn will be on a mission here in a minute to hang it. I'm vacuuming out the car between this tree and the dogwood trees. It needed it. So the Christmassy thing was $5, and the wrought iron table, or whatever it is, metal, I don't know exactly, was $10. They had marked it down. They were originally asking $19, which I never would have paid, but it ends up being really heavy, and then Dawn took twist ties and made it so that this is elevated and won't fall over. Shouldn't fall over. Unlikely to fall over, so way cool. So I got the snowman, $4.50. It's not vintage ceramic, but I think it'll look nice next to Santa. There is a pretty tablecloth here, $3.50. A house I intend to put outside, even though it won't hold up great, $1.50. A Hallmark door ornament. I think they had 4 on it. $5.99, so it was $3. This box was $2. It's very nice on the inside, and it has the magnet so it stays closed. Socks headed to Michelle's house, $2. Nightmare Before Christmas. A really nice snowman shower curtain, $3.50. The shower curtains usually go for $7 these days, so. And this rug was $1.50. I thought the cats might like it. I'm starting on bag 13, and it's gonna put a room in this corner of the second floor. So it was a bedroom with a bed, a night table that has a interesting clock radio sticker. I guess in the corner that's a fireplace with a hood. And the bathroom is here on the other side. It's an interesting toothbrush sticker. The sink is an upside down small car hood. That's what it is. It's a car hood. And it started to help me enclose this side too. So bag 14 was the other bedroom, and this prank at the top of the stairs, which I don't fully remember. I think it's a prank anyway. I'll do 15 here in a bit. It's shepherd's pie night. Before I do bag 15, I'm going to get this in the oven. I'm tired. It's only 10 till 6, but it's just totally dark out there. And yeah, it just makes it seem so late. I finished bag 15. I think I've got enough time to do 16 before we eat. I don't like leaving it not symmetrical. All right, bag 16 is done now too. And the top opens up just like the bottom does. I guess I wish they had put a pull down here somewhere, some way to make it easy to open. It's a little hard to pull it out, but anyway, it's a very playable set. I guess, you know, I'm thinking it's pretty awesome.